Right, hello. Before we get into this mod showcase, quick disclaimer that the featured featured length episode that I was planning to do is delayed primarily because of some technical issues, and also by now I'm going to change the mod that I was going to do because I kind of still want to keep it a surprise to me. And if I try and do the one that I was doing now, then it just wouldn't be as genuine because I kind of know what's there, what to expect. So I want to kind of keep it a surprise as much for you as for much as myself. So it still will be coming. There'll still be a feature length mod video coming out. It's just going to be a little bit delayed. But right, enough of that disclaimer. On to the mod showcase. Alright, and here we are with 3 more mods for Skyrim, and we have a new armor set, a new player home, and a new land to discover. Though obviously I won't be showing off all of the land, but I'll be showing you just some little bits and pieces of it. But that'll be at the end. So we are going to begin with the first mod, which is Northfurrow by unavailable username, but ported by Grand 4. Now, I don't know if this unavailable username is actually their username, or if it's just someone who's basically deleted their account from the Nexus. I'm not 100% sure. But Grand 4 is the person who ported it. What this does, it adds in I'm going to say this is a much more simpler armor mod. As I think it's just literally just a piece of armor. There's no weapons to it. There's no accessories or this, that, and the other as far as I can tell. It's just literally a helmet, the main torso, boots, and gauntlets, and that is it. So something nice, plain, and simple, easy to use, and the only thing that is required for it is that you at least have the steel smithing skill perk. That's all you need. You don't need anything like ebony or dragon or whatever that. You just, as long as you got a steel, you can make it. So I've got a bunch of stuff. I believe that I have enough to make what I need to make. So obviously what we're going to do, first off we're going to go to the steel. I'm going to go down here, and here we go. I've got Northfurrow. So there are a bunch of helmets. Now I'm not going to be showing off every single helmet, that otherwise it would be here for ages. And I think I'm going to say myself, I don't think there's any, in a way, so like the boots and the gauntlets and the torso, I've got a feeling just by looking at the icon, like the images here, that basically there is no difference between the light and heavy in the way to visual. It's all just about their stats are just different, but the visuals I'm gonna say are the same. But I do know that it is supposed to be some variation to do with the helmet in the way to the face covering. So we're just gonna make the light armor of that, and then we'll make. Let's go north. The light armor of the helmet for B, and then the light armor of the alternative B. My chest popping, and the alternative B. And there you go. So we've got the helmet, 2 different types of helmets. We also have the torso in the way to the light armor. The gauntlets and the boots, it doesn't actually tell you, as far as I could see in the description, it doesn't actually tell you in the description where they are, because they obviously, you can see they're not actually in here. What you do need to do is you need to go to the leather category and just go down to the bottom, and they're in here. But again, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't tell you that in the description. I don't know if that was missed or I'm just being blind. But again, I think these ones, in the ways their visuals, doesn't matter if you pick light or heavy, I think they're just going to look the same anyway. It's just, again, stat differences. So we're going to go for the light boots and go for the light braces, and then that's it. That is nice, simple. There's no complicatedness to it in the ways of, oh, you got this accessory, that accessory, this weapon, that bit, this thing. It's just plain armor, boom, done. So we're going to have a little look, and we're just going to remove items from now, and then if we go to, so we've got to get the boots on. Wow, that's dangerous. Hold up. I'm going to blur that out just in case, or put something in the way just in case. um, because I don't want this to get flagged. But basically, there was just naked butt. No, no underwear, no nothing, just pure bottom. So I'm gonna cover that up. I know it's a game, but I'm gonna cover it up just in case, as I don't want to get this flagged. But right, so we got the boots, we got the braces, and we got the torso. So obviously, as a man, this is what it looks like without the helmet. Now, it's not okay. It's not the most extravagant looking armor. You know, it's not like got all this decoration, all this stuff coming off of it, and embroidery and massive shoulder pads like in World of Warcraft or some shit. You know, it's a simple armor, but also a much more realistic looking armor because it has the padding underneath, which a lot of armor back from like 1500s, 1600s, stuff like that, when they were using armor, they would have padding underneath like that. And chainmail. So it's if you want to go, if you're picking something for a much more realistic approach, this might not be a bad one for you to go for. But I don't know if this is based off an actual real life armor or if it's based off something else. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not the biggest history buff. I do like history, but I'm not the biggest history buff. But so now I think the only things that do change a little bit with this is the helmets, because it's mentioned something about it in the description. So you've got the Northfarer helmet B, and as you can see, it's full plate, you know, full face cover, and you know, boom, model looks fine. Nothing too complex about the model. Yeah, there's a little bit clipping with the bottom a bit and the thing like that, but again, limitation with the game and you know, and how the models work. You know, slight limitation, so I'm not going to criticise too much on that. But I do believe the alternate is basically it's meant to remove like the faceplate or something like that. Okay, well this one's just got rid of the horn on the top. But I think it is that one of them you can get rid of like part of the faceplate or something like that. But I'll let you lot discover that for yourselves and have a look for yourselves. But yeah. All in all, yeah, not the most extravagant piece of armor. You know, it's not like not the armor I was previously wearing or Willow's armor or anything like that. You know, it's a more realistic approach to what armor would have been. You know, so if you're looking for something with a bit more realism, maybe this might be the one for you. If you much prefer the fantasy kind of armor, then this one probably isn't for you. But either way, that's it for this one. Nice and plain simple. And yeah, this was the Northfarer by unavailable username, potentially not their username, but we're just going to call them that for now. But this was ported by Grand 4. And as always, there will be a link in the description below if you want to have a look at it for yourself, and if you want to add it or not, entirely up to you. But right, that's it from the mod number 1. Now we're going to move on to mod number 2, and for that we need to go to, I have absolutely no idea. Lucky enough for you, you don't have to look it up. So I'll see you there in a second. As by the blurred outness, as you can see, or blocked outness, I think this armor adds in less than what it's supposed to be. So just bear that in mind. Alright, and here we are with mod number 2. Took me a few seconds to work something out with this one. But this is Pride of the Nibbon, created by GG Hummus, but was ported by Celtic Julo. So as you can see, it is basically a houseboat. That is basically what it is. It is basically a houseboat. Now, when you first initially looking at the description of this, it says about that you're going to find the purchase agreement. Okay, that's fine. It says near the gangplank, but it tells you that before it tells you where you can actually find the boat. So I've been spending like 10 minutes over actually in Dawnstar, because it's outside Dawnstar, looking around the gangplank that's in Dawnstar, wondering where the hell this purchase agreement is. And it turns out you need to actually come to the where you get the entrance to the Dawnstar Sanctuary, and then you'll see the boat, the cross, just literally just cross over from it, and it's talking about this gangplank, not the one in the city, but the one here, because it does tell you that you can find the boat opposite the Dawnstar Sanctuary, but it tells you about this thing before it tells you about that thing. So don't do me and spend 1,000 years looking over there. Just literally come straight to the boat and this purchase agreement. Now, how much it is, I don't know. I haven't activated this yet, so we're going to find out if I've got enough money. If I don't, I might be able to just cheat my way in, but it depends if I actually need to buy things for it. But it doesn't say that I do. How much is it? So, I can't afford that right now. And I don't think at any point I'm actually going to be able to afford that. But I don't want to go into the building without thing. So what I'm going to do is, because what's meant to happen is basically you're supposed to then buy it, and then you are meant to wait for the courier to turn up, and they will then basically give you the deed of purchase along with the key, and then boom, you're in. So it doesn't say anything about needing to buy things for the inside, so I'm going to go on the assumption that it's fully furnished already inside. So I'm either going to be back in a second after getting the money to purchase it, or I will see you in a second inside, because I don't need to purchase it, because I don't have time to wait for the courier for the sake of this video. Alright, and here we are inside. Now, I haven't had to go and get the deed of purchase, so it does look like it's fully furnished already, by the looks of it, or at least, go down, okay. So, I don't need to worry about doing that myself, but obviously, you as the players, I do encourage you to actually do this properly. I'm just cheating on it for the sake of the video, and need to wait around for 1,000 years. Alright, so let's have a look. We got what we got. We got our own little desk around here. Some static decoration. We got empty bookcase. You got a static. Well, apart from that knapsack. But okay. So you can put your weapons there. You can put armor there. Pretty strange. So that's its own. I don't know if that's actually meant to be invisible there, and you're supposed to be activating that. Well, I'm not sure. But anyway, so you got immediately as you're coming through the front door, you've got somewhere to dump all your weapons, dump all your armor, dump any books that you have. You got the safe immediately over here that you can use for dumping stuff in. So you've got a few places already straight off the bat where you can just drop stuff off. Come in, drop it off, leave. Pretty convenient. Rather than need to track for ages to go where you put all your other stuff. But decorational wise, nice. Nice, simple, not too overly complex, not too complicated, not too brash. Fits in well. And looks nice and snug. So if we go down, and around here it looks like we got, well, it looks like the kitchen. But there does happen to be some like more unique pieces of artwork around here as well, which is, I suppose, nice. I mean, I don't know if you're meant to be an artist depiction of Cyrus from Redguard. Not 100% sure. I might be thinking it. I know, or what. Let me know in the comments who you think that's supposed to be. I'm gonna say Lenny Kravitz. I might be wrong. Okay, you got a bunch of barrels, which for some reason in my game now I think I've got a mod on or something, but the barrels have physics. I forgot who in this supposed to be kind of stacked, but I got a mod on, and I think it gives barrel physics. So Oh, nice little waterfall. You got a little cooking area for your kitchen. Somehow you managed to fit a walker in here. They must have killed an adolescent walker, because that is definitely a lot smaller than a normal walker. Okay. So we got a guy with a foot fetish. The question is has that woman been roofied? I'm sure she seems ecstatic about it. So I don't know. I don't know whether to go. That's a piece of art, or they think that's just weird. Each to their own fetish. Obviously, you've got the rest of your kitchen set up. You've got your alchemy lab. So I think you do have all your basic, like, crafting stations in here that you need. That what you would expect from Play Home. Storage for your potions. Storage for your ingredients. So yeah, I like that they do have static storage and decorative storage. So it's not all just chests, which is always nice. Some more bookcases. Obviously, you've got a dining table with some more artwork. Lucky enough, you can't really see that one over there properly. Luckily, otherwise I'd be, I know, striked on it. So actually, kind of think I might have to be careful with some of this bloody artwork actually. Okay, what have we got over here? Safe, and we got Arcane Enchanter. Slight problem with the lighting, one of these lights keep flickering on and off, but that's just a minor bug, minor glitch with the thing. Place for your soul gems, lovely. Nice autumn picture. Trying to see anything in the background. I can't see anything in the background. Some more pictures there. And then we're over here into the main bedroom. Which is, yeah. So, honestly, this place isn't huge. It's not a huge player home, which is nice. It does have its own unique feature, which I'll get to, but unless I can't activate it just yet, but we'll find out. But yeah, if you're looking for this is not too bad. If you're looking for something that's not too big, you know, it's a nice, you know, it's nice decorated. It's not exertly big. It's not overcrowded. As long as you don't have too many followers and stuff. And yeah, it's a nice little play at home. I don't know how the paintings actually do look like they have some kind of depth to them as well. Even if some of it doesn't really quite match the aesthetic of the game. I mean, like that creepy dude. I mean, like, Jesus, what the fuck is going on with that smile? Yeah. Oh, bit of lag there. Yeah, I get a bit of lag. I get a bit of a spike lag here for some reason. I don't know why. Is there something here that's not supposed to be? Oh, you got model your boat there. Shine to the Bella. Yeah, something around there. I think it's that boat model. I think. Because when I look away, my frames come back. Look at the boat. It goes a bit staticky, and then look away. So I think it's something to do with that boat model. The game don't like it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so apart from that bit of lag in there and this light flicker, everything else seems to be running fine and nicely. So cool. Right, so we're just going to head back outside for a second. I need to see if this feature's unlocked, or if you have to own it. If I have to own it, then I'll just explain what the feature actually is. Oh wait, what the fuck is it? Oh. Right, now, something you are supposed to be able to do with this boat, which I'm going to get you to do over here, not over there, dumbass, is that you are supposed to be able to sail this. Well, obviously, probably not physically in the game, obviously. I don't think maybe if you do the PC version, you could get it to work, but not on Xbox, it wouldn't work, because you'll need probably extra scripting, which you can't always do that with Xbox mods. But you are supposed to be, so you got operate helm, and then So you can either pick somewhere, basically anywhere that has some kind of dock. So I can go take it to Solitude, or I can take it to Windtown. Winterhold is a bit of an unusual one. I'm bit of an unusual destination, but okay. The other ones make sense. Just Winterhold seems a bit unusual. Then I've got you got Sea of Ghosts, or you can just go to the open sea. You know, whereabout in the open sea? Don't know. I'm just going to guess probably over there somewhere. And again, it's in the Sea of Ghosts, so it's going to be it's a very broad area. But yeah, so you can use it as like a fact that so it does have its own built-in fast travel system, but obviously you can only go to places that are basically effectively coastal. Otherwise, you don't work basically. But you know, if you need a quick go to Solitude, hey ho, you got a fast travel site. But right, so that's the general gist of this one. I don't know if there's anything else. As far as I'm aware, there's anything else in this one. If there is, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so that's it for this one. But yeah, I like this. Especially, you know, if you're looking for a small little home, but something that's a bit more, you know, a little bit more unique, but not too crazily big or anything like that. And yeah, it's not a bad one to add in, I guess. And you also do get your own little battle system. So you just got to bear in mind that you do need, unless you decide to cheat like me, you do need 12,000 gold to buy the deed. So just remember that. But I'm pretty sure by this bloody point, most people have got like thousands or thousands, if not millions, worth in gold. So should be able to purchase this absolutely fine. Alright, so this was Prided in Nibbon by GG Hummus, ported by Celtic Julo. And as always, there will be a link in the description below if you want to add it into your own collection, or just even look at it and to see if it's for you. But right, so that is it. We are going to move on to the final mod of the video, and for that, well, we're actually going to take this boat all the way over to Windhelm. Alright, and here we are with the final mod of the video, and this is Red Rock by SA5 and King's Court, and ported by Dark Sion or Skion, I don't know, Dark Sion 808. So this is like it's kind of like a new land, I believe, sort of kind of area for you to work around, and I believe it's based kind of like within like Hammerfell kind of area, I think. I'm so sure. It looks kind of deserty. I'll say that. So, right, to get there, you just need to come to Windhelm. As you can see, there is my Pride of the Nibbon, just parked up. And what you're going to come down to is, it's very easy to tell which boat it is, because you're looking for the twins. And I mean, literally, identical twins. How identical do you ask? Hello, Dallin.
Those forsworn out west live in caves.
Hello, Dallin. What the fuck is that fish doing?
Can't wait until we raise anchor. Anytime
Okay.
the boat's not moving, start
Strange fish. But yeah, so you're just looking for one where you've got Dallin and Dallin.
Never much cared for Windhelm.
So yeah, but look enough, you don't need to worry about speaking to Dallin or Kjar. All you gotta do is literally just come to this front door and then open Red Rock. Alright, and there is the greeting party down there, all kind of like not in the right place. But right, so this is Red Rock. It does not have its own map, but that is fine. So yeah, I probably won't be showing you the entire map of this. I'll just be showing you a little snippet. No, what the fuck? Okay, that's okay, well, apart from the beginning fact of how the fuck do you get off the boat? It is also the entire fact of how the fuck do you get back on the boat?
We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Oh, hello, yeah, you're back. Right, before I carry on, I want to make sure I can actually get back on the boat from here, because it kind of looks like the boat's floating. Okay, I can get back on the road, that's fine. I'm not going to get myself trapped. So the first thing I'm curious about is not talking to any people, because you people suck, is what the fuck is that over there? Open door. Okay, it's just a magical door. I don't know if that was supposed to be a placeholder for something, or if it was a mistake. But oh well, we came here on a flying ship. There's nothing to say that there can't be a magical, mystical door that at least nothing. Alright, so it's... Oh, Jesus, what the hell is that? Okay, yes. So, yeah, so far this is not looking amazingly promising. I don't know why all of a sudden you get in, whatever that is. But I'm, in the case of this, I don't know if that's because that's actually in the original mod, or if that's something to do with the porting. I don't know. So I'm not gonna directly blame anyone for that, or be like, oh, what's going on, Darkskion? Because I don't know if that's from the porting or if that's from the actual mod itself. That it also then happens on the Nexus version.
Everything all right?
Canada Roar, Guard Trainer. Okay. Okay, there is some oddness going on around here. Okay. So, in the ways of thinking if this is going to be like a professionally made mod, whatever that, for now, let's just take it with a pinch of salt and the Eternal Darkness, and we'll just have a look around.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Okay, so you're Calderhard Guard, and you are, who are you, sir? Jack's chest. You are Jack. Hello, Jack. Why is your chest right there?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look in your. I'm just gonna look in your chest. Well, I can just take it. I don't need to buy it off them. So I could literally just rob him blind. Well, not as far. It's not even robbing him blind. I could just rob him. Okay, so there's something unique there. But obviously you can just buy some stuff from him initially. Though I don't know why his time schedule is. Especially with the fact that it's 10 o'clock in the afternoon and he's still not fucking open. So we've got Ingvin, so I've got a campsite over there and over there. So look, I'll just go over here, I suppose. Anyway, so if there's any enemies here, no idea. As it appears, your followers cannot follow you here to the sands of Red Rock, wherever Red Rock actually is. I do not know if it is a place based on actual Skyrim lore, or if it's kind of like a unique location that they created themselves. That's something I don't know. But as you can see, it does look like it is probably meant to be based for something around like Hammerfell or maybe elsewhere. These are kind of like the only two places that would probably have this kind of like environment. Definitely not Morrowind. It's definitely not anything like that. So I'm gonna say that this is probably in. Who the fuck are you? But I'm gonna say this is probably based in Hammerfell. Oh, you're a bandit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just get the sword out here. Okay, it's not bad. So I could just. Okay, so at least there's enemies. I mean, she randomly appeared out of nowhere, almost like she was a fucking mirage. Okay, so come here, Mr. Marauder. Right, you down. Anyone else? Nope, cool. Right. Oh, you over there? Can I get you? Can I get you? Okay. Are you down? There's somebody else. Who is there? Hey, can you not grab him? Right, fuck you. Shit. Okay, there's a random boat. At least that one's actually on the water. Oh, Jesus. That's big. Okay, it's a wee bit big. I'm gonna say it's a wee bit fucking big. Open? What the? Oh, okay, this gets you up here. Okay, fair enough. I had a funny thing that was going to be the case, but I was just like, hey. But yeah, it just gets you up here. You're the chief. Okay, well, you got some dead, right? That's you dealt with. Obviously, difficulty-wise, it is, don't base it off my gameplay, because I do have a stupidly powerful sword. As you can see, if you haven't watched my videos before, it does do basically just over 129,000 points of damage, but then on top of that, it absorbs 1,000 points of health. So you're looking at basically 130,000 points of damage. Most things are not surviving a hit from this, unless they got some amazing magical debuffs. Well, debuffing magical effects anyway. Okay, alright, little bandit area I suppose. Okay, so we're gonna go over to that side. I'm gonna have a look at a... So we've had like a little bandit camp. Let's go have a look at a castle. Or whatever the fuck that is over there. Alright, so we're just coming up upon this fort over here. Or what I'm gonna guess is a fort. Okay, Ember Fort Ruins. Okay, so I don't know if there's an interior to this or if it's just an exterior. But we'll have a look. Who is here? Oh, more bandits. Right. And stab. And drop. Drop and roll. Oh, it's a purple tent, I think. I do believe, I might be mistaken, but that is a tent missing the texture. It has its bump map, but it looks like it might be missing the texture. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it might be. Okay, so it's expecting this to be a sort of slightly bigger fort, but it's not a problem if it's... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it has a basement. Okay. Hi there.
Picked up.
So, what was that? It was me.
Time to end this little game.
Right. That was you. Okay. What's in here then? Apart from stuff. Anything good in the box? Well, standard loot, I suppose. Standard kind of boss loot stuff. Yeah, fair enough. The extra bits in relation to the bandits. Fair enough. Healing potions. Some stuff. Bandit. Okay, so that's just like a generic little kind of like... Yeah, just like, you know, you kind of like generic kind of little dungeon. Nothing, not a big deep dungeon or anything like that, just a generic basic dungeon. Oh, how the fuck am I going to get out? Can I... Oh, you have to literally jump to get the door. Well, realism, I suppose. Okay, so we have... Okay, so we got... Let's see what else we got off to offer. So I'm gonna go over to that side. There's some more stuff over, you know, like over there, kind of thing. But I don't want to show off everything. I kind of want basically you lot to just look into this yourselves if you want, kind of thing. But I'm gonna go and look at the what I'm hoping is a settlement, just a basic settlement, just to see what they do, what they have, and then we'll probably go and look at that cave over there, and that will probably be it. I'm gonna say. At least that's the plan. It just depends on what that is over there. I mean, because if people are over there and they just want to kill me, then it's like, okay, well, fuck that then. I'll just do the cave and then, oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Hi, random spot for you to be in, but fair enough. You maybe just died in the desert. Nope. I'll go over here. Just gotta navigate all this rock. There is a lot of rock. I mean, it is called red rock. I'll grant you that. It lives up to the name of red rock by there being an absolute shite ton of rock. Here. It does seem silent, but I do have like the volume my music down for the case of recording, but it does seem very silent. Right, you are.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
You're in the Kaldahar Guard.
Old fort near Riften.
Okay.
Consider joining up myself.
Okay, and well, we still don't know what the name of this place is. Did I just? Okay, I thought I might have been hearing things. Okay, hold on. Let's before we start looking in the buildings and all that. I wonder what this place is actually called. Because there's somebody who had to go all the way to the other. Alright, there we go. Right, Kaldahar. Okay, I don't know. I had to go to all the way to the other side to find out what the freaking hell it's called.
Yes.
Chain. Okay.
Until next time.
Let's not click on that. Because that seemed.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
This seems mean. It seems so mean for me to just keep going on. Okay, let's have a look at some of the interiors. Maybe some of the interiors are done nicely. So let's have a look at Tinter's house. Alright, let's have a look. Tinter's house. I mean, it's tiny as fuck. I mean, holy what the... I mean, okay. What is Tinter? Is Tinter a fucking mouse? What's that? Okay. I mean, he's got the bare necessities. I mean, of bread, beer, and bed. You know. I mean, I don't know where he goes for a piss, but I don't know, maybe he just goes in the box. Like, oh, he chants it away. I don't fucking know. Alright. Nice house, Tinter. I mean, yeah, you're a fucking mouse or something, but hey ho. Alright, we're gonna look at one more house. Oh, hi. Okay, you're Tinter. Your house sucks, mate. No offense, but your house sucks. He was so offended, he teleported away from me. I was literally about to talk to you, buddy. Do you favour magic? Obviously. Do you know a place to buy and sell items? Of course, sand and sword is just there. Just where? That's boarded up. Okay, sand and swords. There you go.
What do you need?
You're a sentry. My God. Okay. Alright, I'll look in the weapon shop and then we'll move on.
Staying safe, I hope.
Why are you following me into the shop?
Yes.
Feck off. Okay, so we got Innoden and Aratia. Oh, at least they have like a. I don't know if they have a crime system here. I have no idea.
What can I do for you?
I might find out at the end.
You can cast a few
Let's have a look.
Yes.
What do you think it's place? Wish to live somewhere else? Hello. I just got to try now. Hello. You'll be seeing me. I mean, why? You're not going to see me now? Now that I've stopped talking to you, do I just vanish until I start talking to you again, and then I reappear? Huh? I don't know.
Yes?
Right. Have you got? Let's have a look. Have you got anything unique?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them
It's
treasure.
probably going to be junk, but we'll find out. Yes, it is junk. Actually, no, I can't even call it junk. It's gone. Just gone. I indeed. Where is your stuff? Okay. Well, this was disappointing. Okay, so we're gonna head to that cave over there just for the last part. If you're still watching, fair fucking play. I'm nearly at the cave anyway, so there's no point in me cutting this up. Are you a bandit? Are you someone else? Who are you? You are a sapper. Oh, Jesus Christ, your face is that of only one a mother could love.
Need something?
Yeah, bleach to wash up my eyeballs, mate. Okay. Caverns of Mount Sodden. That's one hell of a mountain. Okay, let's get through it. Let's get through here. We're done. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Come here, Noah. Come here. No, I'm just going to stab you in the fucking throat and then tear it out. You piece of shit. Carlot the Black Fist. I mean, you have your sword. Steel sword, but you know, it's enchanted at least. I'm not going to take it, I don't need it, because it's shit compared to my sword. But, no, at least it's something. Basic kind of loot. Maybe a slightly higher end loot. And then, right, I think that's it. Okay. Just a little tiny place to go, and then boom. Lovely. Okay, I think it is time to call it here. Hi, mountain. Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. Now, I don't want to be too harsh, because I don't want to become an asshole. And I do get it that sometimes doing larger areas and larger islands and stuff like that can be difficult. They're not the easiest thing to make if you are not hugely experienced with modding or anything like that. They're not the easiest things to do, and if this is like one of the first things they did, or if they only made a couple of mods before this and then came on and then did this, it's probably something that was still too early for them to do. So they're gonna make mistakes. You know, things are gonna go wrong. Mistakes are gonna be made. It's expected, right? But I will say, yes, this wasn't great. Now, I don't know if that's because there was a problem with the porting, or if it was a problem with the original mod. So I'm not going to blame any particular person or any particular modder here, because I'm not 100% sure who is technically at fault. So I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm just going to say there is a lot of improvement that can be done. A lot of improvement that can be done. The potential is there. That's the thing. The potential is there for this to be something good and to be something much more fun. I can understand the aspect of maybe not having its own map, and the aspect of like the sometimes like originally before I went into there, obviously this mountain stuff didn't load in because you kind of have to generate LOD for that, and you have to use LOD generation to obviously create a map as well, which isn't the easiest thing to do. And even when I've had it done for a mod from one of my mods before, I still had to ask somebody to do it because I couldn't quite work out how to do it. But this person knew how to do it, and so they did it for me. Because it's like, for example, I have my mod Dark Moon of Elsewhere up on Xbox, but it doesn't have the LOD generation in because there's some stupid thing that stops me from uploading files with a mod. That's why I can't upload the LOD generation with it. So you would see this same kind of stuff with my Dark Moon of Elsewhere mod for Xbox. So that's why I can't be like too critical, because I have a mod on that's downloadable for Xbox that has similar issues to this, because the limitations to what I could do at the time, and these people might also have had those same limitations. So that's why I feel like I can't be too critical. But what I can say is that there is definitely a lot of room for improvement. A lot of things can definitely be better, but potential is there. But I got the feeling that this mod won't be worked on, won't have any changes done to it. So I'm probably, just for the sake of people who kind of want more like the more completed mods and kind of thing, I probably won't add this into a link to this in the description, because there's things that seem a bit buggy in it. There's things that aren't quite right with it. I don't think this is going to be something that's going to interest a lot of people, to be perfectly honest with you. So I won't add it in. I won't add a link to the description, but I'm not going to say that it's a bad mod on the premise of, or basically that Skion did a bad mod, because he didn't make it, he only ported it. It was the other two made it, but again, I don't know if the problems are with the actual original mod, or if the problems lay with the porting of the mod. But either way, this was Red Rock by SA5 and King's Court, and ported by Darksky on 808. And yeah, the only thing I would say is that, unfortunately, at the end of it, unfortunately, was very disappointing. Because it has potential. It's just, unfortunately, it missed its mark by quite a bit, unfortunately. But either way, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the majority of this video, because I'm pretty sure this last bit wasn't the most enjoyable for people. But yeah, but I hope the first two mods at least sparked some interest in some form of capacity. So if you did, remember to leave a like, and why not subscribe to the channel to check out any other Skyrim mod videos that I have done, as well as any other just mod videos I've done, or videos in general, with like for No Man's Sky or anything else that I've done in the past or plan to do in the future. And the only way you're going to know about the future is if you subscribe. But that's going to be it for this video. So until next time, I'll see you all later.